Introducing first, weighing in at 179 pounds, Ron Holiday.
And welcome to this week's episode of Fight Pro Wrestling. I'm Mike Valentine, sitting here next to none other than Jason Heat.
As always, it is entirely your pleasure and my service to provide.
Another newcomer here, Ron Holiday, coming out, and I'll honestly say he also has a pretty big challenge ahead of him.
And his opponent, weighing in tonight at 230 pounds, he is the Hitman for Hire, Mr. Grimm.
The Hitman for Hire, Mr. Grimm.
You can just see Ron Holiday realizing exactly what he's gotten himself into. Now here's the thing, I try and be as detailed as possible in my research and preparation for these tapings and these matches. And I like to know who we're seeing beat each other up. I feel like that's our duty, to learn about these men before we watch them bash each other's brains in. And my man on the street, Elo Neal, had this to say about Mr. Grimm and what he's doing here tonight. Mr. Grimm specifically asked for this opportunity because he is a gun for hire. For the right price, he will take out anyone you want. And this is his opportunity to showcase himself in front of a buyer's market of people. So we'll see exactly how well he showcases his ability to solve problems, let's say.
Ron Holiday going for the handshake there, and you can tell immediately Mr. Grimm has nothing to do with that. Now, your man on the street, Elo Neal, obviously a better informant than anything I can ever come up with. I tried to do some research as well on Mr. Grimm, and ultimately it led to Mr. Grimm showing up here at the studio asking me why was I looking into him. You better believe that was scary enough for me to stop.
That's why you always got to keep one layer of distance between you and the person of investigation, Valentine. I tell you that all the time. It's why you always get written up for stalking. I just want to help you, and you do not let me. No one is here is going to be able to help Ron Holiday, though. He is going up against this incredibly dangerous man, Mr. Grimm.
Hard forearm shot to the face.
You know the thing that most people don't realize about fairy tales? They all actually, in their original form, ended really badly. And most of them are written by the brothers Grimm. And I can tell you that this particular story that Mr. Grimm is about to write is probably going to have a really nasty ending as well.
Oh, ace crusher.
Cutter right there! Ron Holiday going for
goes
a
for the cover.
Win. Oh, and a 1 count.
You can see the anger. Just the anger in Mr. Grimm's face right there.
Well, Mr. Grimm is here to show off, and Ron Holiday is not giving him the opportunity to show his wares the way that he wants.
Another hard forearm shot there.
Oh, wow. Ron Holiday is rocked. Mr. Grimm setting him up, and a hard clothesline.
Short arm clothesline takes him down.
Did you see how many rotations Ron Holiday went through on the ground? Swift kicks to the head. What's so impressive about Mr. Grimm is not just his obvious strength and power, that's incredibly visible right on the surface, but it's his speed. He's very, very fast. Go behind.
Oh,
a German suplex.
Release German suplex. Ron Holiday's not moving.
No, Ron Holiday is out.
Mr. Grimm may be calling for the end of this match. Goes for a running knee strike. Ron Holiday able to get out of the way. Goes for the cover.
2 count. Oh, hard kick right to the side of the head.
Plants his face down hard. Center of the ring. Goes for the cover. Hooks the leg. But a kick out at 2.
I genuinely thought Ron Holiday was about to pick up this incredible upset. Ron Holiday is full of fire and not scared of this massive undertaking ahead of him. Maybe taking a little bit of too much time, trying to turn him around, and instead reverse. Oh,
setting him up.
Is he going for it? A twisting tombstone driver. Oh my God.
Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. And that is all she wrote. Mr. Grimm getting the pinfall here.
That is an incredible advertisement for this man's services.
Mr. Grimm!
Remember, Mr. Grimm is here to be hired by someone, anyone, for bodyguard services, for problem solving. He's going for that briefcase. Locked.
We saw him coming in here with that.
Yeah, this is a bit strange.
What is that?
Oh my God.
Is that a body bag?
That is a body bag. Why? Oh my God.
Mr. Grimm ordering the referee out of the ring.
That man literally is carrying a black body bag around with him in a armored suitcase. Any one of those audience members could start calling the police right now. And it would be appropriate because he is about to put him in a body bag. Oh my God.
He's zipping him up.
This is a very, very, very strong showcase of his problem-solving ability. I have a feeling that when you hire Mr. Grimm to take care of a problem, you do not see that problem again. Valentine, he just put Ron Holiday in a body bag and is dragging him out of the studio.
There's a really good chance this is the last time we're ever going to see Ron Holiday. I want you to think about that for a second.
I can't think of anything else.
In life, a jinx is bad luck. And in the ring, with me, that's basically the same thing. But with me, it's a little more blood and guts and gore, but with the best intentions. I bring it to people that deserve it. People that don't fight as fair, I'll bring the same fight back. But you know, just what they deserve. And around here, seeing me, it's a new playground for me to fight in. And I'm excited to see who I can shove around.
Introducing first, weighing in at 100 pounds, she is Jinx.
And brand new to the scene here, Jinx. I like that name. It's really catchy.
The ring is her playground and she is ready to play.
And her opponent, weighing in tonight at 110 pounds, Joseline Navarro.
Joseline Navarro, coming from the Ohio area, also making her debut here today at Fight Pro Wrestling.
I talked with her this afternoon before the card, and she was telling me that she is prepared to kick the teeth down the throat of any woman Fight puts in front of her. So we will see whether or not she lives up to her promises.
Now, the unlucky moniker that Jinx carries, is that unlucky for her or unlucky for her opponents?
I think we're about to find out. This is my first time seeing Jinx in a fight ring, and I'm very excited to see what both Jinx and Joseline are made of. We have some incredible female talent here in Fight, and I'm looking to see how these two add to our roster. Right now, Jinx coming in strong with some clotheslines, some kicks, a flip, and a quick roll-up, looking for a very decisive victory, but only a 1 count on Joseline Navarro.
Jinx definitely has the speed right now. Oh, and Navarro able to step out of the way and takes her right into that middle turnbuckle, then hard down onto the canvas.
Come on.
Kick to the side. And you can see already that Joseline has a little bit more of a methodical style. She's really taking her time, looking to see weak points, hitting hard strikes to that back and mid section, starting to soften up her opponent, as opposed to Jinx, who's just sort of an immediate burst of fury. Northern Lights suplex. 1, 2.
And Jinx able to get her shoulder up.
Ooh. Joseline Navarro already throwing a temper tantrum.
Well, the ref was a little slow getting into that.
He was. I'm not going to lie. That ref was slightly out of position, but you're not going to win matches by complaining. You're going to win matches by punching and kicking and hurting people, which Joseline's clearly very capable of, so I don't know if it's a good idea to waste your time. And choke to the corner.
2, 3, 4.
The referee doing his job, administering the count to make sure she gets out of the corner there.
We here in Fight operate by the rule that you have a 5 count in these exhibition-style matches. There are match types that allow you to have complete freedom with the ropes, but this is not one of them. This is a traditional exhibition wrestling match to introduce us to both these incredible competitors. And right now, Joseline Navarro is taking it to the mischievous Jinx.
Jinx able to kick out at 2 there. Oh! Leg drop. Goes for the cover.
2 count, covered the leg. Jinx got her shoulder up. And again, Joseline taking some time to argue with this referee. They are not making friends with each other. Giving Jinx some time to really get herself back in the game. Face palms Joseline out of the way. It's just serving to make Joseline angrier. But Jinx is trying to buy some time to get back up to a base. And there we go, a hard strike to the jaw. It seems like Joseline has the power advantage, but it also seems like Jinx is kind of getting a little...
It seems like she's drawing from that pain.
Yeah, like the worse she hurts, the more kind of like athletically turned on she gets. It's weird. You can just see she's starting to feed that pain into a little bit of a smirk. She's really enjoying this.
Blocks that forearm.
Clotheslines Joseline Navarro down. And a headbutt right to the top of Joseline. Spear!
Takes her down. Goes to the cover. Does not hook the leg, though.
She tries to, but she couldn't quite get there. What I like about Jinx is she is not letting up. You see, as soon as she got that spear and that didn't go, oh, going for a Dudley dog. Like old Spike Dudley back in the day. Oh!
Northern Lights neck breaker. Goes for the cover.
And a 3 count.
Joseline Navarro looking very dominant today.
Yeah, I gotta say, that finish was unexpected to me. I thought that Jinx had more left in the tank, but it just shows how powerful that Northern Lights neck breaker was.
Hello, this is David Dare here with the #1 contender to the Fight Championship, Bobby Shields. Now, Bobby, #1 contender to the Fight Championship. Hearing that out loud, how does it feel?
It's pretty awesome. I mean, this is an opportunity that I've earned. It's an opportunity that I deserve. It's everything.
Now, this opportunity comes with a stipulation that if you don't beat the current champion, Tanner Reynolds, you don't get another shot for as long as he holds the title. Now, we'll get into that for a second here. Why don't we hear a little bit more about Bobby Shields? How long have you been doing this?
I've been a professional wrestler for a little over 15 years. I've wrestled for every major organization out there. I've wrestled internationally. I've done so much on the independent scene. And here I am, in Fight, the #1 contender.
Well, you've certainly been working towards this opportunity for quite some time, so I have to ask, what happens if you lose?
What happens if I lose? What happens if I lose? That's not an option. That's not going to happen. There is no plan B. I'm not going to lose. So why are you even asking me, what am I going to do if I lose? That's not happening.
Bobby Shields, #1 contender, promising victory against Fight champion Tanner Reynolds. Good luck to you.
Introducing first, from Riot City, weighing in at 215 pounds, Mac Mayhem!
And it is main event time here this week at Fight Pro Wrestling. And we're seeing the return of Mac Mayhem, this time in singles competition.
And his opponent, weighing in tonight at 185 pounds, Ray Rumble!
And back again from last week. He's so impressed fight officials. He's got another shot tonight. This is Ray Rumble. You can see his ribs still hurting a week later. That's what happens when the weight of the world lands on Corey Bush. This is again another time when perhaps another man might have taken more time to heal and recuperate, but Ray Rumble was given an opportunity and he took it, and now he's up going against the veteran Mac Mayhem.
Hybrid division match here. That means best 2 out of 3 falls with a 15-minute time limit and no count out. Now, when you're only given 15 minutes in a normal match, that's already not too much time. But if you do it in a 2 out of 3 falls match, you better believe you're going to have to move as fast as you can to try to get those pinfalls.
Absolutely. Every single second counts. You want to try and get the advantage incredibly early. Again, Fight has our various divisions because we are looking for pro wrestlers who are able to dominate in all the different styles represented around the world. We've got our grappler showcases, we've got our hybrid showcases, and we've got our technical challenges, and our champion, the master of the metagame, Tanner Reynolds, has proved to be versatile in all of them, but most versatile in doing whatever it takes and getting in the heads of their opponents in order to do what's necessary to retain his championship, which he has held for nearly an entire year. Next week, he goes up against possibly his greatest challenge so far, Bobby Shields, who I've heard might be starting to regret the challenge that he put in front of him. For those of you that don't know, next week, Bobby Shields goes, oh wait, we got a 3 count.
And there's your first fall here.
Mac Mayhem is up 1-0 in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
Catching Ray Rumble there off guard. So Mac Mayhem.
Fall number 1 goes to Mac Mayhem.
Absolutely. I was saying, next week, Bobby Shields goes for the title, and if he loses, he never gets a shot at the Fight Championship again, as long as Tanner Reynolds is champ. But if he wins, he becomes the face of Fight and makes his way to the front of the line immediately after making his return.
European uppercut into the corner there. Mac Mayhem looking for another fist, but gets caught with a super kick.
Ooh!
Lung blower.
Right to the back of the neck.
Dragging him out into the center of the ring, looking to end this match.
He was literally dragging him by the chin. He grabbed the bone in his face and pulled him across the ring with it.
Mac Mayhem, part of Riot City, well known for being able to take those kinds of risks and doing all those hard hits.
Ray Rumble throwing Mac Mayhem out of the ring, getting ready for some high risk. Oh God, he got elbowed right in that same jaw.
Turned inside out in the ropes.
Ray Rumble is so fast, and in this case that actually worked against him because the velocity that he was hurtling and helps himself towards Mac Mayhem at just caused so much more damage, and now it's time for Mac Mayhem for a hard running drop kick.
Just laying out poor Ray Rumble. And Mac Mayhem, hard chop just brings him back down. Another shot to the face. And again, there's no count out. They can be out there for the rest of the match if they feel like it.
Mac Mayhem is just picking his spots. He is dismantling him piece by piece. Oh! Slamming his hand into that steel. I could literally feel it in my own bones.
And Ray Rumble doing the right thing and staying on him.
Well, Ray Rumble is already down 1-0 in this 2 out of 3 falls match, and he has only so much time. He needs to take advantage as quickly as possible, and I appreciate seeing how vicious Ray Rumble is getting to take advantage of this.
Oh, and taking off his belt.
Oh, whipping him in the back. Ow.
Just continuing with those hard whips.
Ray Rumble seemed like such a nice young man, but it appears that he has a real mean streak, which I friggin' love.
Ray Rumble, after last week, definitely wants to try to get that win, and what better way to do it than the main event here
You could just
at Fight Pro Wrestling.
See the audience is wincing at these hard chops. These bruises and welts are opening up on Ray Rumble's skin.
Mac Mayhem tossing him back into the ring.
Oh, God, look at how many rotations, the strength of Mac Mayhem. And look at him, he's all business. All business. Hit his hand into the steel, dealt with it, back to the game. Got whipped with a belt, doesn't take it personally because he's here to win. He's here to win a match. He is here to get the job done.
Oh.
And he just is all
Goes
business.
for the cover. And Mac Mayhem able to kick out at 2, but Ray Rumble doing the smart thing and staying right on him. Knows that he needs to get that pinfall.
Keeping at him with strikes, kicks, chops, anything to keep Mac Mayhem from being able to get a solid base on him. Mac's power comes from the fact that he's just got a thick build and a lot of base, and if he can keep him off that base, Ray Rumble will be able to continue with this high-flying offense. He flew halfway across the ring.
Drop kick. And the fans 100% behind Ray Rumble right now.
Oh, for the first time, Mac looks shook. It was a hard shot.
Bring him down, goes for the cover. Referee not in the greatest position.
You were able to see for the first time, Ray was able to start manhandling Mac. Mac has been giving him no give whatsoever, but now he's off his game, and Ray is starting to really take control. Oh, these hard strikes right to the face.
Keeping him there in the corner. Kicks to the side.
Taking a moment to get back into position for another big...
Oh! Halfway across the ring, spinning kick.
The Sidewinder right to the side of the head. I cannot believe Mayhem kicked out of that.
And got him his first fall to even up this match.
Oh, he didn't.
Winner of the second fall.
Oh my gosh. That fall happened so quickly I didn't
Doing
even
the
see.
smart thing there and still trying to capitalize on that last major hit that got him his fall. Tries to pin Mac Mayhem again. Didn't work out too well. Looks like he's going for it again.
Setting up for another Sidewinder. Or is he? No, he's going in. Hard fist. You just see Mayhem is rocked. He's just, his eyes are a bit glazed. He's not able to focus his attention on Ray Rumble. Rumble has come from behind and really picked up some speed. Oh! Crashed land going for that Sidewinder.
Mac Mayhem knew exactly what was coming.
Mule kick. Oh!
Implants him right into the center of the ring. Hooks the leg. And that is it.
That was a vicious contest.
The winner of the match.
Oh, look at that sign of respect.
Mayhem.
Mayhem can get whipped. Mayhem can get kicked. Mayhem can get strapped. But it's all just about winning the match. And that's what Mac Mayhem does. Ray Rumble, that Sidewinder is incredible. His speed, his agility. He has earned Mac Mayhem's respect.
And don't forget, next week we have Tanner Reynolds versus Bobby Shields for the Fight Heavyweight Championship. And if Bobby Shields cannot beat him, he can no longer challenge for the title as long as Tanner Reynolds holds it. We will see you guys with that big main event next week.